Hey, g'day Southside. Really excited to share with you that starting this coming Sunday and going right through into June next year, we're going to be tapping into what is known as the narrative lectionary. The narrative lectionary tells God's big story that's revealed through Scripture. We start this coming Sunday in Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, and we look at the story of creation. Then leading up until the beginning of December, we look at God as He's involved in the people of Israel through the Old Testament. In December, we look at the promises and the prophecies about the coming of Jesus. We engage in the Christmas story around the end of December, early January. And then right up until Easter, we engage with the story of Jesus. Then after Easter, we get into the resurrection life of the early church, all culminating on the 5th of June 2022, which is the day of Pentecost. It's the big story of God's involvement in the world. And it's so important to us as we grow more like Jesus. Because sometimes what we tend to do with the Bible is that we read bits and pieces from here. We will take a chapter or a little passage, we'll explore that, we'll understand it. We'll understand the context then, how it applies in our lives. But we don't necessarily get that grand arc, that big story of where God is involved from before the beginning of time until after the end of time, and how He's continually evolving Himself in the world. I think it's really important for us to do that, because doing this gives us a sense that God holds all, past, present and future, in His hands, that God is active in the lives of people from Adam and Eve right through until those who are yet to come. But that big story finds its culmination, most importantly and most finally, in the person of Jesus Christ, in His life, death and resurrection. Because all creation, all Scripture, all that God is doing and all that we are doing finds ourselves connected in Him. So I want to invite you to think and to see the connections as we tell the story of the Bible over the next, 9 months in our life together. Please join us in worship, whether you come face to face at 8:30 at Tarragindia, Mount Cravat, 10 o'clock at Holland Park in Yeronga, 5 o'clock-ish at Mount Cravat at night, or online. Join us, be part of God's people as we together explore and respond to a God that comes and meets us. Looking forward to seeing you all in worship. Until I see you then, blessings on you all.